This is Kevin Mayo, and today we're drinking Back East Intergalactic, and I'm going to mispronounce this, Lupulinary. Intergalactic Lupulinary. It is a handcrafted Connecticut beer. Back East is in Bloomfield, Connecticut, probably about 10 miles south of here, just outside of Hartford. They make some really good beers. They make a killer Imperial Stout, though. It just ages really well. Just a dynamite beer. They got a really nice double IPA review that I've liked. Their regular IPA is good. They're just making some really good beers. Back East Brewery is located in Bloomfield. Was founded by Tony and Edward, two cousins with a true passion for brewing great tasting, high quality beer. And this one showcases Galaxy hops with a lighter malt base. It is 5.5% ABV according to their website. So we're going to give it a crack. We're going to give it a pour. As always, if you like the reviews, please subscribe. We're always looking for new friends. And go ahead and leave comments because we always love talking about beer. Got quite a bit of energy in this glass here. Didn't even get the whole can in there. Let's take a look, see what we got. First off, I would say it's unfiltered. It's pretty hazy. It is a medium yellow. We've got about 3 fingers of bright white head and tight little bubbles on it. It is holding up fairly well and low carbonation. Get a little more in there. Aroma wise, you got some nice pine. Got a little bit of citrus in there. Yeah, maybe just a hint of grapefruit. Not overly aromatic, but like I said, a little bit of pine, a little cut grass, a little citrus, grapefruity, and that's about it. Let's go ahead and do the taste. So, it's got a nice malt flavor up front. It's pretty good flavor up front. Kind of balances out. It finishes quite bitter. It really, wow. I mean, it really racks up the bitter quotient at the back end. Real hardcore West Coast bitter. So I got a little toasted caramel malt up front. Some grapefruit. And then almost a grapefruit peel, a real bitter grapefruit. You know, like the grapefruit goes to the bitter, and it just builds a wall of bitter at the back end. I'm not sure how long they've been making this beer. This is actually the first time I've seen it. And this is really old school West Coast. Yeah, I'm almost thinking like the old 100 IBU beers that guys used to just pound out there. They probably still make some of them, but the style, especially in New England, the style has kind of gone away from that a little bit. More balanced, more aromatic. So, I'm not sure, like I said, I'm not really sure. Doesn't tell me that. I was actually looking to see if there was a brewed on by date or a brew date on it, but I don't see one. So we get a little grapefruit. Like I said, almost bitter grapefruit, like bitter grapefruit rind. Got a hint, less pine taste than the aroma led you to believe, but you do get a hint of it, just a taste of it. And the other thing is, you get a lot of the resin on the tongue, so your tongue gets coated with that pine resin. Just an old school beer. Score wise, I'm not really sure where I'm going. It's kind of, what criteria do we want to judge with? It's like, if I hold it against some of the more modern style beers, it might be lacking. But that doesn't mean it's a bad beer. It's still a good beer. It's just brewed to a different standard. So I don't want to knock it. I did buy a 6-pack of this. So I'll be drinking it for at least the rest of the night, probably a couple days. So score-wise, I'd say this one's probably a low B. We'll give this an 82 out of 100. Till next time, keep drinking.